That exploding CROC right there. I'm still mildly nervous about drilling into this. Bam! Look what this silly person did. Dented the crap out of it. A big one over there. Unbelievable. So I got that. It's a motorcycle muffler off the pit bike hiding over there. It's got a hole through it, which I'm going to have to cap. I was thinking about making some spikes and then weld them on or something. Modify that mount. I just sort of cleaned up this side. It's going to be like a rustic 60s survivor gasser look. So these scuffs and a bit of rust doesn't bother me at all. So I've got to make a knockoff cap for this one now. Yeah, we got that. Once this is painted black, it's all going to be black, and that'll stand out like a sore thumb. It's great. Sweet. This little 3-spoke knockoff looks pretty cool, but it's sort of missing something in the middle. I'm going to take this piece of axle from a quad bike, turn it into something cool, something like this. And there it is. It's not quite what I envisioned, but it's cool nonetheless. And hit this with a torch and colour it like this. Bam. Pretty cool. Happy with the colour. I'm pretty sure I said once out loud, don't know if I edited it out or not, that I need a handbrake on this thing because it tries to roll away when you jump out of it. So I've got this disc brake off a bicycle that was on the drift trike that I chopped up for the mini rod over there. Peekaboo. So I got to machine a lot of this away so it'll fit here where this collar is. There's 2 grab screws in this collar. I want this to replace that collar with a keyway. My little brake caliper here, maybe one off a mountain bike or something. So I'm going to make a mount for this. Should be pretty simple. Here's my handbrake caliper. Taking this mount off, and I've just put 2 tabs there. They're not tight at the moment. And that will attach to my chassis like that. undecided whether I'm going to bolt it or just weld it. I might just weld it. And then the cable will go to that bit. Actuate the little caliper. Bam! Handbrake. I'm just going to sort out the lever. Look at that. Yes, the disc is still bent. I straightened it as best I could with a hammer, and it's not too bad. This caliper works, just as expected. Went rummaging and found all this stuff, and I'm like, I could make a ratcheting handbrake mechanism out of that. And I thought, ratchet. They do the job for me. Here we go. It's got the 10mm socket on there. Still got it, haven't lost it. This one's got the button to release the socket, so it won't come off unless you press the button. And to activate the handbrake, just pull it up, it locks into place. To release it, flip the switch, and it releases. Simple. And I'll never lose my 10mm socket because I'm going to weld this little sucker to the pedal car frame. It'll forever be bound. Right, I've got my ratchet welded a piece to the end of it. I've got my 10mm socket, cut it in half like that. The step is going to get welded to here, so it's a little lower. And I've got this piece. I haven't fully decided on the orientation of this yet. It could go that way. I think this way would be better. Still give me room, and this will provide a step. And it should be far enough away from the pedals and where your feet will be to not injure yourself on them. I'm not fully sold on this yet. I might have it kick in a bit and then come down. Just because it is sort of close in this area. Let's tack these into place. Now jump up in there and see what happens. So, I don't know what you can see, but that's there. This one's kind of in the way. Like my leg can scrape on it, and that's quite far down. So, this way tack things for concepts. I'm going to really shorten this step up so it's only here with a round on it. Same on the other side, and then move the handbrake closer. Imagine my daughter driving this around. She's not very tall, she's 5, and she wouldn't be able to grab the handbrake. I've got these steps chopped down, happy with those. I've got this back in place and it's got a cable on it. But, because of the teeth design in here, you have to pull this quite hard, which would be hard for a kid. And it's on, it's locked. Okay. But then you have to pull this back without making it fall off the table. You have to pull it back enough to release the clip on the back, which is difficult. You can't do it. Well, you can. It's just, you need 2 hands, and that's defeats the purpose. Because it's currently under tension. I don't know if you've ever tried to switch a ratchet under tension. You can't, because the tooth is holding this little lever there. So that sucks. So this isn't gonna work. It won't be easy to operate. So what I need now, or what I'm thinking of is, you know, like a lawnmower, you pull the lever up and then you push it over into a slot, like a gate. You could do that. Not with this. What a waste of a 10mm socket, eh? Got it working. Still using the ratchet. It's just very different now. So I'm taking the guts out of it. Still using the 10mm socket down there. and that's on a long nut, and it just simply clicks in behind that. Back here, that's on. Works pretty good. So now I'm just going to take this piece of sheet metal and make a cover for it. There it is, all cover's in place. It works great. Got a return spring on there now. So this pops back over there. Brakes work brilliant. And in the next video I'll be modifying the treads a bit more, and then hopefully building a seat, which will be very cool. Not your average seat. Thanks for watching.